This is the Cats and Pudding Podcast. A melting pot of pudding. And now, here's Jen.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to this episode of Cats and Pudding. And today, oh my God, not only do I have a great co-host today.
Oh, I'm still here.
You're still here. Number 3 today. All right. You did great today.
Thanks, bro.
Miss Nicole. But I have a great guest, my friend, my loyal, beautiful friend, Miss Renee Graziano. I'm so happy to have you here today.
I am honored to be here. I was listening to your last podcast with LJ, and I was sitting there listening to everything he was speaking about in reference to recovery. And there was a moment where he said that I would listen to my sponsor if he said, jump off the bridge. And I said, I wouldn't.
You wouldn't?
No.
Your sponsor didn't?
I don't have one anymore.
Oh, okay.
I have to get a new one. But no, the dedication for him, I think, is remarkable. I am only 19 months.
Okay.
Good for you.
Thank you. It's not only 19 months.
Yeah.
It's 19 months.
Every day is a blessing.
Absolutely.
That's right.
Every day above ground
Is a good day.
It's a good day.
That's my famous saying.
But I
say it
was
all the time.
listening, and I was listening as a person like that would listen in AA. I wasn't listening as Renee.
Yeah.
And it actually got me thinking, like, okay, it was Jay Moore, actually. Sorry, ADD is kicking in.
That's
all right.
Jay Moore, the comedian, today posted on his page, like, his gratitude letter.
Wow.
And I haven't wrote a gratitude letter in so long. So
Maybe we'll do it today.
My recovery started this morning with that, and then to be here with LJ after doing his podcast.
Yeah.
Nothing's off the table, everybody. That's the name of
Yeah,
his
and
podcast.
nothing was off the table. We
Yeah.
really talked, and it was such a safe space for me. I'm excited to say that my son will be interviewing with LJ, and AJ has never given an interview.
No
Wow.
way.
That's amazing.
Ever.
That's his first one.
That's his first one, and something so sensitive about his father being, I'll keep it clean, a federal informant instead of calling him a rat bastard, but you can use that word.
You can call him a
I'm
rat
sorry.
You can call him a rat
I just-
bastard if you want.
I'd like to call him a lot worse, but I'm just going to stick with that. But I know that it's therapy. So thank you, Jennifer, for introducing me to LJ, because for my son to feel so comfortable,
That's great.
that means he's growing. And
I connect people who I think are. I'm around good people, so I connect good people to good people.
Thank you.
That's what I like
Can
to
I
do.
just throw in that all three of us sound like we could be related?
All three of us sound we just robbed the bank and drove a truck. What are you talking about?
I mean, I was like,
we sound like we're on I-95. Break a 19,
can you
break a
imagine the
19.
three of us in like a Cadillac together with the bucket seat
I
just talking?
wish.
Like on 86th
my
Street,
God.
I last you with my
wish.
foot out the window.
Yup.
I thought I'm the only one that has this voice.
Yeah, no,
With the spinners
it's-
on the tires and
right.
the boomerang.
True spokes, Vogues,
Yes,
all that thing.
please bring it
Listening
back.
to Cynthia. There we go.
Please.
Let's bring it back, shall we?
Yes,
Seriously.
okay.
Let's be honest. Those were real men in those days, right?
Woo!
Come on.
I'm also,
Absolutely.
I think I'm 28 months celibate, I want you to know. As
Whoa,
well.
God help
Shit,
you.
okay.
Yeah,
My
yeah.
condolences. I'm sorry, sweetie.
No, and I'll say this because I'm very open about like my sex life and stuff like that.
okay,
I
let's go
had
there.
to remove every bit of poison, and the
Yeah.
men in my life were poison. It wasn't about the D; it
So
was
you
about
don't-
the men that
yeah.
was connected to it.
Yeah.
That was poison.
You're not. Well, maybe you're not attracted to the good guys.
No, the last guy that I dated, I ended up finding out that he was gay.
No shit.
Yeah, dead ass. Devastated.
Wow.
Because he was cheating on me with a girl too.
Wow.
So she reached
Is he
out to me.
polyamorous? Was he
yeah, poly. I'll give him
Oh,
poly.
my God,
Polyurethane down his friggin' throat.
You can't make this
That's
up.
where we're going. Polyurethane. Open up, sweetie.
Wait, hold on. Maybe he just told you he was gay.
No,
he
sweetheart.
was with-
No,
Nobody
you're
would
gay.
ever tell me they're gay.
That's-
Trust me. Trust me. Definitely that's not it. She showed me the conversation and I read it.
Wow. It's
And I'm not mad.
No.
Be gay all day.
All
but
day.
not
Not
with
with
Renee.
me.
But
Be
not with
gay all
Renee.
day, but not with Renee.
No,
It
because
sounds like a slogan.
I'm a straight
Be
woman.
gay
I
all
want
day,
a
but
straight
not with
man.
Renee.
Of course you
I'm
do.
entitled to that in America. I believe I'm still entitled
Yeah,
to
yes,
that
you
in
are.
my free country.
Well, and this is what's happening here. That's what it's. These.
Well, what's happening?
What's what's happening?
Well,
What's happening?
You know
Look
what? I
what's
think
going
when
on.
you give somebody the open door policy,
Yeah.
it becomes a revolving door.
wow.
It's to each his own. There is no hate. I love everyone,
I
but
agree.
Renee is straight, and Renee wants a straight man.
But the problem
Period.
is today, it's like everybody's gay. Everybody wants to be poly. It's the younger generation, and it's all because made out of design and people following all this. And this all erupted during COVID because you know why? People were bored. I swear to God, people were
you're
bored.
right.
It's crazy. Just think about
I think
what
it's
is
been
happening.
a lot longer.
But
However,
it's been trickling.
yes.
It's been trickling.
And again,
So what did you say to him?
I don't know if I might.
What didn't she say to him?
Put it this way: he sent the cops to my house.
Wow.
Way.
Yeah.
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 And the
that's
cop
how it
told
goes
me
down.
your father would be. The cop was. I was living in Florida. The cop comes to the door. He goes, "So we have a report that you are harassing someone." I said, "Who? This guy on the phone that called me?
The gay guy?
Right?
Dude, this gay guy who was
Right?
calling me on the phone.
Right?
Yeah.
So the cop said he called you. I said, yeah. He goes, well, he is actually causing the problem then. And then on top of it, there were photos that he wanted to send to my son. So the cop had said to me, do you want to have him arrested? That's a federal crime.
No, that is a crime.
And I said,
and that's
I'm not
being
a rat.
bully on.
I'm not a
on-
rat.
I'm not a
she
rat.
said.
Yeah.
Because I'm not going to have you arrested for that.
No. No.
And it's okay that you want to live your life gay for pay. It's okay
Right.
that you want to do that. But it's not okay for me. And that's all
How
I'm
long were
saying.
you dating him?
Like 6-7 months.
There was no sign here
No.
that he played
I'll
for the
tell you
other
something.
team.
So,
No sign.
we didn't see each other. He lived
He's
in
a-
New York.
he's
I
a
lived in Florida.
Okay.
So when we were together, the chemistry was phenomenal. But he's not strictly men. It was something that I found out. It had to do with money. So
So he
the
was gay
best-
for pay?
That's the best term that I
Yeah.
heard of, right?
Oh my God.
That's the best term I heard of. Now, but he was also going with another girl. But he thought he could shake people down. I'll go with this one, collect a check. You got the wrong person. There ain't no shakedown. You're going underground.
That's right. I would not fuck
Because
with
I'll
you.
be honest with you.
I would not fuck with
I'll
you.
be honest with you. I'm really nice. But if you dare violate me when you don't have to, we have a problem.
Yeah.
Because if you say, hey, I need some money,
Yeah.
I'd be like, okay.
Sure.
So for you to violate me and my trust after all of the betrayal I've had with my ex-husband, oh, you're going to hell.
Yeah.
I'll drive you. I'll stay down there if I have to make sure you can't come back up. And God will be like, you know, Renee. But at the end of the day, I made a decision to not sleep with anyone. And that was actually cleaning of my soul.
I
Yeah.
love this.
No,
Okay.
And
it's
that
good.
was as of April 1st of 23, right? April? No, we're in 25. So
yeah,
what's,
no,
what,
yeah.
Yeah, we're in
Yeah, I'm
25.
right. What's 2
Yeah.
years? Holy shit. Wow.
I see. I told you it was a long
I
time.
didn't, yeah, it doesn't feel like it.
Yeah, but that's okay because it's not there's no toxicity, you know, with
No,
somebody
but I
that
removed that, and then I only had drugs left.
Mm.
So, and I was sober for a while, dealing with him for
Okay.
a while. And then something really bad happened September 18th of 23. But that didn't stop me from wanting to use again. But I had someone who I consider a brother commit suicide. And that was enough for me.
That was the
because
trigger.
I really felt like in some way, and I'm Catholic and I would never actually commit suicide, but I felt in some way that it was on the way.
yeah,
Like, I don't care if I'm alive today. Then I have no respect for life. Therefore, why do I deserve it when some people do? So there were things that had to transpire from me, but getting rid of the man, which was a big problem. So men are a problem. Not
Yes.
sex. Not
It's men.
sex.
It's what's
Men,
attached to it.
Power.
yeah,
Yeah.
So
Narcissism.
my addiction had nothing to do with drugs.
Yeah.
Whatsoever.
yeah,
It had to do with my lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
It had to do with men. And it had to do with my insecurity. That's what led me to drugs.
I got
Yeah.
it.
Not drugs. Yeah, I partied, champagne and cocaine. I grew up in the era.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
That's what it was.
yeah,
But when the cocaine affected my brain and made me stop thinking
Yeah.
of all the trauma, I was like, okay, this is cool. And then very bad things happened. I was sexually assaulted in a hospital, and I'm also a survivor throughout my marriage of multiple things of abuse. Yeah.
Good that you're a survivor, Renee.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. I'm a survivor. I'm a fighter. I'm a warrior.
You know what?
That woman who's going through it, I'm her best friend today. Maybe not tomorrow, but today. I just think I've come to a place in my life where this is me. And fuck you if you don't like me.
That's it. That's where I've become in my life too. I agree with you. Listen, I feel the same way.
It'll hurt me when you aren't looking, but I'm not going to let you know while you are looking.
Yeah. They're always talking to say God gives you a ladder, and you climb the ladder in different lives.
Okay.
You know, it's almost like, what lesson are you learning in this life right now for you to come back in another life, you know, to conquer this? You know what I'm saying? Like,
how many times do I got to come back?
I know. I don't know. But look what you've been through.
I probably came back a million times already. I feel like.
And what, you know, it's definitely profound.
I've learned not to date wise guys, gangbangers, guys that hang a flag out of their pocket, narcissists. I have learned
narcissist is a big one.
Not to date.
Yeah. You know what? I think that me and you have discussed this before too, Renee. We said that, you know what we've went through in our lives, especially in the way we were brought up in our lifestyle. People don't understand it. They romanticize it and they think it's wonderful and it's great, but they're not in the middle of it. And of course, my situation with your father was on a much different level than my ex-husband was, but you know, just living through that, people think, oh yeah, look at that.
Well, that's it. Was it during this time? Was it, you know, glorified? It was glorified.
Okay.
It felt glorified.
Let's take, for 1 second, let's just take the murder part out of it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay? Because for me, there was no murder part in it.
Yeah.
Okay? I'm a girl. I don't know the ABCs of it.
As we shouldn't.
Right. It never did. No, I know I'm my father's daughter. I know that my father is well respected. I know I have money. I know someone can't tell me no. And I know I don't have to pick up a check.
Yeah.
So I also know my gifts are better. Not better than the Hiltons. I'm not going there. But better than the rest of the block. They
might have fell off a truck, but they were good.
They definitely did. Yeah. But I knew these things. So it was glorious in a way. Yeah, you know what I mean? It was like I never had to worry about anything. You know, I was like the first girl out of all the kids that had a car phone.
Yeah.
I remember my first bill was $1,600. I used to carry that little thing.
I was the first person to have a beeper.
I did everything. But you know what? It's my father, and I said this on LJ's, my father never told me no.
Yeah.
So, and I said it, and I'll say it again. So the day I walked down the aisle that I didn't want to, he told me to get down it.
Yeah. He did?
Because I wanted to marry him. Now you got to marry him.
Yeah.
He also did tell me I can get divorced tomorrow. Because it was.
Did you say that on your wedding day?
Oh, I was hysterical crying. I didn't want to marry him. He was cheating on me the night before with the stripper. Wow. With the stripper because he worked for my father in the strip club. I did not want to marry him. I knew it was very wrong that day. But that was not a really good time to decide not to get married with 497 people
at your wedding.
So my parents... You know, I got a lot of negative comments when I had said this on LJ's. You know, people like, well, if your father was a wise guy, how come he didn't kill him? My father also thought it was cold feet.
Yeah.
Sure.
And then...
How old were you?
23.
Of course. So
then once I did it, I was like, okay. And
then see somebody glorifying it. Oh, that's the answer to it. My father's just gonna kill somebody because you don't want to marry them.
It was the answer. In his case, it was. But I sacrificed me instead of my father spending the rest of his life in jail for murder. Yeah. All that abuse. I never told my dad. My dad didn't know. My dad didn't know until he was dying.
No way.
He didn't know at all. I hid everything. I lied. I didn't want to be a rat, first and foremost, but I lied because I knew what would happen. And I knew that's a sin. And I knew my father would pay for it. So for me, my father's life and being in my life was more important than my own. And that's where I went wrong from day one because I never respected myself enough or loved myself enough to say, you know what? My father knows what he's doing. That's his lifestyle.
Right. Exactly.
That's
You get what you give, and what he gave, he should have gotten back in spades, but he didn't. So you would think that this individual, my ex-husband, would go on maybe to change his life, but he didn't. He cooperated and put my father in prison. So my life has been one big trauma ball.
Yeah.
And then I lost my dad. And then I lost...
Who's your rock and who's you?
He was my identity.
Yeah.
More than anything, he was my identity. So I went 49 years as Anthony's daughter. Not Renee. Anthony's daughter. And Anthony has 3 daughters. But Lana had her own name because she was married. Right. Jennifer went off to college. She had her own name. I was good with just being Anthony's daughter. I didn't need a name.
Yeah.
His name was better for me.
Yeah.
And that is where I was lost. That's where the addiction started. And that was as a little child.
Do you have an identity now?
Yes, sort of. Now I'm Renee, but I'm not fully just Renee. I'm still AJ's mom. And this is where I'm still not healed.
Yeah.
I'm still Renee, AJ's mother. I'm still Renee, Anthony, and Olivia, and the twins' grandma. I have to learn to be Renee Graziano first, and then everybody else.
But you know what, Renee? Isn't it like it for women anyway, across the board? We always are the mother, the grandmother, the sister, the whatever we are. We always have like several different identities before we even have our own identity. Like I feel like now at this point in my life, like I'm starting to have my own identity. Like it's always
I have mine.
And it's funny, it's like my kids said to me the other night, they're like, Mom, you go out all the time. I go, but what you want me to do? I go, you guys are older. You're living your own life. What do you want me to do? You want me to sit there on the sofa and be like, okay, wait till you come home so I can cook you something? Like at some point I have to have my own
have to
live and have my own
live.
identity. Identity.
Yep.
I mean, think, when my husband went to jail, my life was being mom and dad.
I was going to prison visits and this.
Right. Visits, taking them with me, figuring out what I was going to do when they were going to take everything from me. When I had to, when they almost lost my house, when I had to pay lawyers, when I had restitution, when, it just was so difficult. I had to go bankrupt. I had to go bankrupt with an 850 credit score. Can you imagine? That was the worst part of the whole thing, was had to do that. Wow. Do you know, it was
But look at God.
Right.
But look at God. Because look where you are today.
If I didn't go down that road, where would I have been?
Listen, they always say God only gives you what you can handle. I actually tapped out this year, and I asked God to stop. But I asked him to. I never asked him to.
Why? Why did you ask him to stop?
Because, in John 14:14, it reads, ask me anything in my name, and I shall give it to you. So I said, God, I need you to stop giving me what I go for. Because I get whatever I want. And that's the issue. I get whatever I want. But what I want is not what I need. So I asked him to stop giving me what I want and to start giving me what I need. And
so this is now your purpose. This is now
my purpose is way bigger than I even thought. I was like, I have to save a life. That's my job. No. I have to save my life.
Right.
That's my job.
But think about how important your life is. Think about how important your life is and how many people it affects. Your kids.
Correct.
Your grandkids. Yep.
But
that's
I never
important.
Knew that. I never knew that. I found myself that I was like when you gamble, what's it called, an IOU? I felt like I was what's the word I'm looking for? Not
the VIG.
No. Like I was I was
It'll come.
Whatever. I was like replaceable. I wasn't important enough. I wasn't
expendable.
Thank you.
There you go. See?
That's what I felt I was.
Because I'm a doctor, so I could say
that's right. Dr. Jen. Dr. Jen.
I forgot.
I used to pretend to be a sex doctor.
Really?
Yeah, I used to pretend to be all these people. Like, we'd go out with my friends, and so I do characters. Like, Camisa, I would make believe I was Ricotta Fanata and shoot the old Italian aunt. I would cut a piece of hair from my chin. I'd glue it. I'd make all the kids kiss me. And I would take a 20 out of my bra. I would dress up in, like, a black dress and stuff it. I was...
I love you.
I can't.
So
I
my
love
father,
you.
what was great, he was so awesome, man. He would answer the phone, Dr. Quackenbush, because you couldn't say your name on the phone. They didn't know what that. So I was like, I'm going to use that. That's going to be my sex therapist name. I was Dr. Veronica Quackenbush.
I love it.
Bobby Pinn, Dr. Bobby Pinn. I had a brother, Safety and Straight. I would come up with
Safety
all
and Straight.
of these crazy things because I was trying to always reinvent myself.
Yeah.
And I did it, like, for me,
And
if
now
I
you
can
gotta
make
be
you
you.
laugh,
Yeah.
then I could take away your problem. And if I could take away your problem, I was healing me. And
I feel like that sometimes.
yeah,
That's,
if you can make another person smile, do you know what a gift that is?
know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like a comedian?
Yeah. Oh,
I know.
we love our comedians.
Yes. Like, it was Kevin Hart actually that did it for me. And
Yeah.
I got to meet him. It was like the 2011 MTV Awards. I had my son with me. It was like the first year of Mob Wives, second year maybe. And I remember, it was after, so it was 2012. I remember walking up to him like, I was like, AJ, you got to come with me. I have to meet him. He goes, well, I want to meet the girlfriend. She's a model. And I was like, I just want to say thank you. And I walked up to him and I said, I thank you for getting me through all the nights that I wanted to die. And he just looked at me.
Yeah.
And we ended up having mutual friends. But I have beautiful pictures of me, him, and my son. And it was just that one person was able to make me laugh so much I didn't want to cry. And that's why I have this great love for comedic relief.
I love it.
Like Lucille Ball. Like, my dream was to be on Saturday Night Live.
Yeah.
I don't know if I ever shared that. I wanted to be a comedian.
You want to be on
So
Saturday
you
Night
should
Live
do
now?
it.
More than anything in the whole
You
world.
should do
I always
it.
wanted to be a comedian.
You should.
too.
You
That's so
should.
funny.
You should
You know
get.
what?
Everybody's trying to be a comedian now.
I
If
sat
anybody
with
could do it, you could
Tara
do it.
Canastrese, and she said, Renee,
Yeah.
Tara.
I
That's
don't
my-
know if you know.
You
how
know I'm very
funny
close with her, right?
She's lovely.
Tracy. You know Tracy.
Tara.
Oh, Tara. Well, I'm
Tara.
Tara. Not well.
Okay.
Tracy, I'm very close with. Her, Tracy. She's very good friends with Tara. The other comedian.
I don't know I did Tara's podcast.
Listen, if she could be a comedian, you could
And she
definitely
said
be a
Renee,
comedian.
and then she had introduced me to Joey Diaz. Mm-hmm. And then he was like, why are you not doing this one-woman show?
Yeah.
And I was like, because if you don't laugh, what do I got to put you in a trunk? He goes, that's what you do,
That's
Renee.
what you should be
That's what you
saying.
do.
That's
Yeah.
it.
I said, but I can't do it alone. I gotta play ping pong.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's
Yeah.
that's best
You
for
gotta
me.
play
I probably
off.
could play ping pong by myself because I have so many damn personalities that come out. No. I've never been diagnosed with multiple personality
Are you Sybil,
disorder.
Renee?
I'm multiple moody Renee, but not multiple.
That's a good
personalities.
terminology. Multiple moody. I like
I got
that.
lots of them. SRBS, I suffer from, spoiled rotten brat syndrome. I suffer from OCD, organized crime
That's
disorder.
That is a true one.
It's trademarked, absolutely.
Trademarked.
Organized crime
and it's
disorder.
a real
thing.
It is.
It is.
It really
People
is.
don't think that
No.
it is.
It
is?
is. It is.
It is.
It is a
Okay.
disorder.
It is
believing
because you live in a bubble.
Yeah.
You live inside of a world inside of a world.
World. People don't realize what it's like to live like that. It's
Yeah,
like
it's debilitating.
It is.
I
It
wasn't
is.
taught to go to work. I was taught to stay home and you'll get the money every day and
Right.
this is how it works.
Right.
And when you get divorced, you get X amount of dollars and he's got to pay you till he
Right,
dies.
till he dies.
Even if he's divorced and has a family, don't matter. Not that rat bastard ever paid, but go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he never paid.
He owes me a lot of money.
Isn't it funny the biggest ones with the most memory always money always become the biggest bums. I didn't get
He was always a bum, though. I married a bum.
I didn't get a dollar.
I
Not
don't
a dollar.
believe that.
A dollar. Nothing. His
he did
parents had
make-
money, thank God.
Okay.
But him directly, nothing.
No, my ex did pay child support for a while
I got no
until
child
one
support.
day he decided it was $1,200 a week. And back in AJ was 94. So back in 97, it wasn't
Okay.
bad. $1,200 a week.
No,
Yeah.
that's great.
I
I got $25 a week.
God.
He asked me to sign a paper because he had to go to court saying that he was only going to give me $300 because he couldn't show the rest of it. I did him the favor and he excuse my language, jerked me off.
That's what I did. I
Right.
got jerked
Yeah.
off.
And
I got
so
jerked off.
I decided to cut the car up a little bit.
You
If
did?
Yeah, I did. I got a really bad beating for that one. And I say that as easy as I do because I've already come to terms with it. It just was what it was. I shouldn't have did that. I cut up the girlfriend's car, the inside, her seats and her Mercedes. And I said, if you want to give my money to your girlfriend, fix her car now.
Right.
Because that's my mentality.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's
me
my
too.
mentality.
Yeah.
I agree.
But then I called him a rat. But I didn't know he was cooperating because he was cooperating for years prior to this. So I got punched.
Yeah.
Oh, it was a bad one. It was a bad one. However, and it's sad to say it like this, but I'll say it like this. My son witnessed it, and so did my mother. So for all those years that people didn't believe me, he was abusing me, they saw it with their own 2 eyes.
Wow.
They saw it.
And if I had to take that one and get butterflied and some snitches here and there, I'll take it.
People always reveal themselves.
That's
All the
right.
time, right?
Are you
always
Close
do.
with your mother?
I love my mother. I don't get along with my mother at all. She's a Taurus.
She is. Oh, she's a Taurus.
She's a
Yeah.
Taurus.
Cancer and a Taurus.
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, you know, you have to. You can't pick. You could pick your friends, but you can't pick your family sometimes.
I like to say you could pick your nose, but you can't.
You can pick your nose, but you can't pick your friend's nose. That's so true. It's so true. But your family, you can't pick, and you know sometimes you just gotta love them from a distance. Certain ones,
Yeah,
and it's a lot
absolutely.
easier that way. And as you get older, you
Shout
start-
out to my wonderful sisters, Jennifer and Lana. I am so glad they're
Are they close with your mother?
You know what?
I'm really going deep.
You know what? My mother, there's 3 girls. My mother
You know
likes
why
to
I'm
play
saying this?
all the way
I'm
around.
going to tell you, Renee, why
Go
I'm
ahead.
saying. I'm more petrified of having a strained relationship with my daughter, because I'm the tough Italian mother,
Oh,
and she's the creative side.
let her be
and can't-
creative.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
fine.
just always tell her that she's the greatest thing in the world. My mom didn't tell me that, and
Yeah.
neither did my dad. And not because I wasn't, but because that's
That
not,
wasn't that
my mother's
time.
not affectionate
Yeah.
like that. So I am a big pile of mush. I'm like no more. I'm a cynical motherfucker now.
Yeah.
No lie.
But you are
But I
so
was
cute with your grandkids.
filled
I hear
with
you.
love. Thank you. Yes.
You are. I heard her on the phone the other day, and the kids, they all jumped on her as soon as she walked in. She's like, Jen,
They were trying to tie me up. I said, I was trying to listen.
She's like, Jen, I gotta go right now. I'm getting tied up. I'm like, shit, what's going on over
They
there?
were going to set me on fire, those little ones.
But that's wonderful, you know. And I mean, I feel like that too with my daughters. I mean, they went through a lot when my husband went to jail, especially my little one. And you know, she's the one who suffered the most. And you know, I always felt like that I had to be the tough mom and had to be mom and dad, because I felt like if I showed them so much love, they would walk all over me, and they would have went down the wrong road. They would have turned to drugs. They would have been they would have got pregnant at 16, God forbid.
Right.
You know, and I see, you know, my youngest, she's the one who craves for that attention now. Like, and I try to give it to her because, you know, she didn't get it. I was always working, you know, and it was sad. But I mean, look, she had her sisters. She had my sister, always there with her. But, you know, it's hard, and you can't take that time back, you know, and I don't ever want them
This
to.
is a part 2.
Yeah,
We're
need
gonna
to
have
do
to do
a
a
part
part
2.
2.
Because
This is way deeper than just this.
Yeah.
So I would love to come back if you'd have
Can you
me.
please come back? Renee?
Yeah, I
love
definitely
it.
We'll just
would.
take you right over to Fresco
Yeah.
for a bowl of pasta.
That's it. We'll go right over and see. LJ's still here.
Yeah.
We'll go see
LJ.
LJ. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I would love that. So thank you for having me.
Thank you for
so
coming on,
much.
Renee. And is there anything else you want to tell us? Is there anything coming up?
I'm pregnant.
Mazel tov.
No, I had a hysterectomy at 44.
Me
Can't
too.
happen.
36. Yes.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
that's young.
Yep.
Okay, something else. It might
Something
be a
else to
part
talk
3.
about. Part 3. Talk about hysterectomies.
Yes. No, everybody can find me at Renee Graziano on Facebook, on Instagram, on
Is
TikTok.
Mob Wives coming back?
If I knew, I wouldn't tell.
Okay.
But I do believe that I will be back on TV. I'm not going to say what show, but I'll be
Okay, I
back
love
on
hearing
TV.
that.
That's right.
Great.
So you can find me at Renee Graziano.
Well, it was so nice to have you today.
Thank you
I'm
for
so
having me.
glad. So
Grazie.
there will be part 2 and 3 coming soon.
Let's do it.
Thank you, everybody. Have a great day. And please
Love it.
tune in on YouTube, Apple, and Spotify, and hit that freaking subscribe button, man. Come on. We need to get the followers up, all right? Have a great day.